say that I'm a fool, but I don't know very well. Dream they call this love, but I think they call this love. Darling, something tells me that's enough. I can say that I'm a fool, but I don't really, but I think they got this love.
Milan have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Oops.
It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And this is Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Neymar!
Oops.
And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
No? Get it.
So we're still where we started right now. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Xavi Alonso. Gets into some space. Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
इतना डिले हो रहा है
Now
यार.
then, clash of the egos.
No, he wasn't going to be
बहुत डिले हो
fooled.
रहा है. Fuck यार.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
डिले
And
मत
here's
हो यार इतना.
Neymar. That's good. Takes the shot. Wonderful save by Martinez. Now there's a fine ball.
No.
Marquinhos has been
Wait.
caught there. It's a foul.
अच्छा अभी भी फाउल हुआ है. Another tree.
Just eases him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. Neymar.
No.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is
That
slick,
is
the
delay,
speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
गया गोल.
Neymar. Real chance! Goal! Inter! Truly
delay
superb.
क्यों हो
A
रहा
goal
है
of
भाई?
such supreme quality, composure and
You
class.
can't even perform
Well,
a
it
good
always
play.
comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of... It's Neymar!
Okay.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Neymar opts for safety. Fernandez. And it's Neymar. Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait.
There will be 1 minute.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it shapes to shoot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still
इतना गंदा
anybody's
गोल.
game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter.
Hi
It
guys.
seems the team were just
फटाफट
a
से
bit too
like करो यार
busy
stream को
playing
please यार.
within
Deserve a
themselves,
like.
too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt
Oh
about
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Intense and utterly captivating. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's
अरे
an
यार.
overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Neither of these two want to come off. He's gone for goal!
यार सब बचा रहेगा ये.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
गोल तो मार के रहूंगा अभी नहीं
Neymar
मार
with the
सकता.
short one. Distributed tidily. And here's... takes a shot!
अरे यार.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Vardiol. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wriggles his way through. Great vision. Messi. He's shifted. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Okay.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Messi. Looking for options. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Number 19.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Goes for a shot!
यार Martinez, fuck
Goal
you.
at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi. Ball's played through. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's come loose. That has been cut short. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution for Inter. Number 8. Messi.
Inter Milan can
Number
make their
21,
change now with a break in play.
We lose.
coming on the field.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Alright.
Referee looks at
Was
his
a bad
watch
lose.
and blows his
But
whistle.
okay, we'll do a comeback.
Milan
Never
were a
mind, we'll
team
do a
not
good
short on
comeback.
effort, but ultimately they were found.
Guys, please यार डबल टैप कर दो फटाफट से. Show some love. When all I dream of is your eyes.
Milan are on the cusp. A point will do it, but they've only got one opportunity to haul themselves over the line here. Lose now, and it's all over. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! Quarter of an hour played. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice, spread out to the left. Adeyemi. Now it's Neymar. And there's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. So it is still 0-0. Akanji goes back to front. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And another try! Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the ball is out of play. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Neymar, this is promising. Neymar! Oh, off the bar! Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now, who's going to be first to this?
आज भाई किस्मत नहीं है भाई कितना भी गोल मार लूं कुछ भी कर लूं.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
It's Neymar!
हाँ यही होगा आज.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And here's Neymar. Neymar will not... He's had a shot!
कुछ भी कर लो
Another
भाई आज
save.
यही होगा.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Crosses it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's neat. Good chance here.
Oh.
No, he's missed it.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. And it's Rice. And he shoots! He scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still...
Neymar! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
आज तो एक भी गोल नहीं होगा गाइस.
Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Santos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. This looks promising. Knocks it out wide.
Santos can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort.
Dream of your eyes. All I saw is your face. And darling, something says me that's enough. यार ये बड़ी अच्छी टीम है यार. बिल्कुल नहीं.
Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
यार मेरी ड्रिबलिंग इतनी गंदी लगती है.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The ball is loose and the chase is on. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's anyone's
Very
ball
nice.
now. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper,
Very
but hit
nice.
the
भाई इन लोगों ने
post.
बोल रखा है आज
Oh,
नेमार
good
को
read.
गोल मारने
He
ही नहीं
read that
दूंगा.
really well and stopped it.
And he's had a hit. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No goals as yet. Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Xavi Alonso.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh,
What?
crossbar!
यार,
And he
how
thumps
the
it
fuck is
clear.
this even possible? इतना सारा पोल, सभी
Fernandes.
पोल.
And it's Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely aimed pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot could be on. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Adeyemi. And here's Bellingham. Has a shot! Oh, another save.
Neymar really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, that's nice. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Oh, fuck this game, bro.
Well,
Fuck this
probably
game.
an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. No, he refuses to take the bait. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. De Bruyne crosses. Konate deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Neymar!
Oliver Kahn, shut off.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar plays it short. Now it's Neymar. Goes for goal!
What?
And kept out by the most elastic of
Oliver
saves.
Kahn
Neymar
यार
actually
मेरे
didn't
ओपोनेंट में
do an
सारे
awful
ऐसे
lot
ऐसे
wrong, to be
गोलकीपर
honest.
आ रहे हैं इतने लंबे लंबे यार
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played, lovely. Nice control. Messi. And this is Neymar. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
1 minute added time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one
Hello
to gauge.
Gamer,
Defensive
how
dominance
are you
combined
buddy?
with wastefulness in attack.
धीरे धीरे सतरंग मलहार से ओके रोनाल्डो है इस पे अरे बाप रे रोनाल्डो मेसी और नीमार है तीन हुए
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rice was in no mood for any of
यार
that.
इधर से मैं क्यों पकड़ के उठा हूँ
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Neymar. And the finish! Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past. Neymar! He's got away with one there.
अब गोलकीपर को आ गया
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
और
Tanaka.
भी नहीं होगा उसका अब
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries a shot!
Oh, what
It's
was
bounced
that
back
shot?
off the post. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, tidy with his distribution. Looking for options for movement. Cross into the box. He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Baresi. That's Rudiger. Konate. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's a goal kick. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Messi. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tanaka. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And there's the shot! Cucurella. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a go!
यार
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Milan are looking to break at pace. Out to the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's on a charge. Can he finish? Goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan have taken the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task.
It's Neymar! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And he's lost his man here. Neymar! He's been caught, takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Raul really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Azar. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 41, Rice. Number 6, Tanaka. Coming on the field, number 9, Eduardo
Messi goes short.
Number 22, Fernandez.
Played back in.
Substitutions taking place. There will be 3 minutes
Rijkaard.
time.
And that is that. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Bhai, I shooted 10
Neymar.
shots, 10 fucking shots. Just one goal. Never mind, never mind. The game is against me right now, but okay, let's see.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. He's tried one! Oh, it rattles the bar! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden?
Has a shot! That's a brilliant stop from Sells!
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No, 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 no,
He
no.
is through here! Neymar. And Guardiol. De Ligt. Now Van Dijk. De Ligt. Still goalless. Messi. And it's Neymar.
यार ये लागत है काफी. Bro, I already fixed it.
Ball's out
I
once
fixed
more.
it so much, bro. But array, it's not always like
And here's
that.
Bellingham.
It was good before, but this game right now it's
Foden
like
was only too
going
happy
like
to
that.
help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe.
Before when I was playing, it was
He's getting
fine till then.
hounded, really hounded. In with the challenge. He's looking wide. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Neymar. Oh, this is a very... And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar clearly
Yeah,
thought he had
it's
the
so
beating of the
yaar,
keeper.
Neymar is good, but sometimes
Bruno
it becomes
Fernandes. Foden
very
gets
hard
into
to
some
score.
space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
But it's okay, I'll score it.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy. And he's had a hit.
See, this is why I love him.
Oh, this boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. And Milan have the lead. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Sometimes
Milan
it's
have
very
fired
hard.
themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's a key
Very bad at
interception.
header.
Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Adeyemi. And it's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. And the flag has stayed. Applies the
Ooh,
finish! And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance.
What happened? Oh, fuck.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's made its way to him.
No, 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 no.
Bruno Fernandes. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
No.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending.
It's Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caresses it through. Oh, that was vital.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again. Takes the shot!
No, very bad.
It is a very, very good save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Hakimi. And he's picked it up out wide. Drill. Foden!
Oh, what?
No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. He's on it. Can he get away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Goes for the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that pass isn't the best.
1 minute added time.
Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
I just need 2 more likes.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man. He's tried one! Oh, crossbar! Lovely bit of skill.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his real Chance! Loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Takes the shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He shifted it to the flank. Adeyemi. And this is Neymar. Big chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are now... It's Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rice. And Azar. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
He's found a way through. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good purposeful running this. Neymar! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's a promising position. They want to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adeyemi. Now that's well seen too. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Azar. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Gets to show off his quick feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So what can they make of this? Rice with the slide tackle there. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
DiMarco. And it's Neymar. Now it's Schick. Well, that has not gone well. A probing pass. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Now it's Schick. Messi will not want to lose out here. Chance for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
Substitution for Milan, number 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Raul. Substitution.
And it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. Showing good feet. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball's swung. Chance! Oh, off the bar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Milan, number 21.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Frankfurt against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Neymar. De Bruyne. He shifted it to the flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hazard picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Neymar. Goes for goal!
What the?
No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar, foot in, and here's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Adeyemi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chips it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Neymar! Goal! Milan! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 8, Neymar!
Milan have fired themselves in front. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Can he finish? Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they...
Applies the finish!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good ball, good take.
Oh,
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hazard gets into some space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Neymar! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Gorgeous, just Gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Number 8.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Milan find a position of real strength now. It's Neymar! Smashing save, really good save that.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Serginho. And it's Azar. Azar going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. This one, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
De Bruyne clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Serginho. Coming on to replace him is number
Milan
87,
are closing in on a comfortable win.
Substitutions taking place.
Xavi Alonso. He's found a way through. Neymar. Shot a goal! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Azar. Now it's De Bruyne. Chance here to counter.
Has been indicated.
Adeyemi. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite...
Let's go, guys. Another win.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
अरे यार कहाँ डबल टच करता हूँ कहाँ हो जाता है
Raul. Raul going full tilt down the right-hand side. Decent shot! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, lovely feeding. Shoots! Oh, crossbar!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Big chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Xavi Alonso looking for the run.
Ooh, what a
Neymar
pass.
in
What a
acres of
pass.
space out wide, and he's managed to... Decent chance! It's a goal! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
31 minutes is number 8. Neymar.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
He is through. Neymar! Oh, off the bar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Neymar. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! Oh! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's the end of the first half. Milan are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they've pulled level. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back on the way.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Raul proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement.
And he's had a hit! It's hit the upright!
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to...
It's Raul! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Adeyemi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The fuck are
Now
you
it's
doing, right
Yildiz.
card?
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Raul going about
Messi.
things with real
Substitutions taking
menace.
place.
अरे यार
Milan
नेमार
really
बेचारा.
are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter: get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, I can only suppose that the plan is to play on the counter-attack, Peter, to lure the opposition up the field and look to spring.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now it's Gakpo. Xabi Alonso turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to...
Terrific header! First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's dribbled past his man here. Is there... It's Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Van Dijk. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross from Robertson. He rises! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Neymar will not want to lose
अरे
out here,
यार
not
किधर
against this
करता है डबल
opponent.
टच.
Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Summerslide! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Baresi. And it's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar going full tilt down the left. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say. McAllister for Szoboszlai. And here's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. Endo concedes a free kick for that. Oh, he's taken it. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Goal! Milan! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. Now it's Gakpo. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Goes looking wide. And it's Salah. Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's through, now is he in? It's Salah! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Frimpong. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Frimpong powering forward here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Mohamed Salah! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Mohamed Salah fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
He's in a great position here, and he's picked out the run. He's onside. There's the shot. Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 85 minutes is number 27.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Gets to show off his quick feet. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. Neymar, he's found a way, big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong.
So that's it, it is all over. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Neymar.